All right, it is about to go down. IMCA Modifieds, they have been the show this year at Arizona Speedway, getting ready to put on quite another one. We sold you the whole seat. You're only going to need the edge for this one. I guarantee you that. Green flag's in the air. We're underway. It's time to let her eat. Santan Ford, IMCA Modifieds into turn one. And off of turn number 2, they go 3 wide for second. Jacob Pace going to split Eric Muse and Guy Norton. Tyler Meckel trying to do the same. Meckel pulls down the inside of Guy Norton, who's still trying to work the outside of Eric Center. It will be Roy Poling leading lap number 1 with Pace and Eric Center, and the rest of the field lined up behind that third position to the number 6 machine of Center. Off of turn number 2, Guy Norton and Austin Cool trying to find some speed to get around the 6 machine. Cool's going to get around Center on the inside. Guy Norton going to try to follow suit. He slammed the door hard on the 5M of Zach Madrid. They're side by side for third. Give it to Austin Cool as they go side by side to fourth. Side by side, 3 rows deep. They go as we got 1 car around. It is Jacob Pace and Eric Center riding Austin Cool into turn 1 and 2. Little contact made after the fact there. So those 2 drivers continue on very slowly down the back straightaway. Yellow flag did come out. And at your top 3, Tyler Meckel, Jake O'Neill, very fast driver out of Tucson, Arizona, rounds out your top 5. Green flags in the air once again. And Austin Cool does sneak up onto the racetrack as Roy Poling leads the field off of turn number 2. Zach Madrid trying to hold on hard charge from the 0 machine of Jake O'Neill, who's dusting off the corner in turn number 3. Off of turn number 4 they go. Jake O'Neill on the top side of the racetrack. He's going to work his way around the 5M of Zach Madrid as Austin Cool, he's way squirrely in that top side of the racetrack. Roy Poling got on the binders. Big issue there for the 77X of Austin Cool. He's going to bring his car to a stop at the racetrack entrance in turn number 2, so yellow flag will fly. Green flag is back in the air. We're back underway. And Poling leads the field into turn number 1 with Jake O'Neill with a hard charge on the outside. He's going to work his way around him for the top spot. They go side by side off of turn number 2 for your race lead. Poling with the side of van. Zach Madrid trying to make it a 3-car battle now for that top position. Off of turn number 4, O'Neill's going to pitch the 2X down on the racetrack. He'll be your new race leader at the line. Jake O'Neill, your new race leader, with the 2X Roy Poling in second, followed by Zach Madrid, Tyler Meckel in fourth, and a battle is side by side for fifth. Give it to the Phoenix Rising 4AZ machine of John Morris. He works his way around Guy Norton. Norton, though, trying to fight back on the top side of the racetrack. Drives it in way deep that time. Works his way all the way up, almost to the wall for turn number 4. Allows Kelsey Foley now to look down the inside of the number 12 machine. Kelsey Foley trying to work her way into the 6th position as Zach Madrid gets by the 2X of Roy Poling down the back straightaway off of turn 2. Kelsey Foley, Zach's girlfriend, gets around the 12 machine of Guy Norton. She's up to the 6th spot. Roy Poling having issues. That 2X machine looks like a right front flat on his car. He's going to lose several spots, but he does stay on the racetrack going into turn number 1, and losing a handful of spots, though, is the 2X machine of your pole sitter, Roy Poling. As Jake O'Neill leads the field off of turn number 4. Everybody right now catfishing around the bottom side of the racetrack. Guy Norton, though, you can't pass him if you're in line with him, and he's trying to work his way around the 1. But Don Irvin can't quite make it happen, though. Guy Norton now going to dive down the inside. So it's O'Neill, Madrid, Meckel, Morris, and Foley, your top 5. Don Irvin in 6th, followed by Guy Norton in 7th. 8th is Truck Gronke. Then they're 3 wide for 9th. Roy Poling trying to hang on to that 2X machine, but continues to lose spots with Jacob Pace fighting back, and the 85T of Wes Meeks inside your top 10. Top 4 drivers right now kind of lined up, spread out, single file, as Kelsey Foley starting to reel in the 4AZ of John Morris. Right now she's in that 5th spot, holding off the 1 of Don Irvin. Don Irvin is able to get a nose up under that last lap, but this time falls back by about 2 car lengths as they work their way off of turn number 2, down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Kelsey Foley in the 44K heat race winner earlier on, trying to work her way up through the field as Jacob Pace is fighting back. He's side by side with Chuck Gronke. That's a battle for the 8th spot after Jacob Pace spun around, running in the 2nd position earlier on tonight's main event. Here he is trying to slice and dice his way up through the field. Just worked his way back up to 8th as Guy Norton up ahead of him in 7th, trying to get past the 1 machine of Irvin. Kelsey Foley right now running in the 5th spot, not content with that. Pulled right to the back bumper of the 4AZ of John Morris. Had nothing for him, though, as we have 8 laps to go in tonight's main event. Jake O'Neill hangs on to a steady race lead over the 5M of Zach Madrid. Madrid, though, starting to work his way back up to the bumper cover of the Zero Machine of O'Neill. Driver out of Tucson, Arizona, showing the way. Arizona Modified Tour winner earlier this year at USA Raceway in that number Zero Machine. Won the last night of the Mod Tour. So a very fast hot rod he has out of Tucson. Also Zach Madrid, very fast hot rod he has. Finally got the win in his brand new car at Casa Grande, or Central Arizona Speedway, just a few weeks ago. And that 5M not letting the Zero get away from him quite yet. Just about 2 car lengths the distance between Jake O'Neill and Zach Madrid. They work off of turn number 2. O'Neill going to spread it back out to about 6 car lengths going into turn number 3. O'Neill kind of arcs it down on a little bit of a higher line. Zach Madrid uses the low line through turns 3 and 4 to put some pressure on him as we have 5 laps to go for your race leaders this time by. Tyler Meckel holding steady, and that number 37, good debut for him right now in the 3rd spot with John Morris, Kelsey Foley rounding out your top 5. Guy Norton trying to work over the number 1 machine, Don Irvin. Just outside your top 5, that's about a 4.6 with the 1 machine of Irvin hanging to it right now. Guy Norton trying to work his way down the inside of Irvin and sneak past him. Can't quite do anything with him yet. As Jake O'Neill is now caught up to some slower cars, getting ready to put Adam Mendoza and Dale Liver's Edge a lap down. Liver's Edge, though, right in the bottom groove, taking away that line from Jake O'Neill. That's going to allow Zach Madrid to reel in the Zero Machine. We'll see if he can put the pressure on him now as they work into turn number 1. Dale Liver's Edge was down the inside. Now he's going to be right up on the outside line, taken away from Jake O'Neill once again. O'Neill, though, darts down the inside of Liver's Edge as Chuck Gronke's slow in turn number 4. Gronke's slow off of turn number 4. He'll continue on and probably make it to pit exit. As Jake O'Neill, Zach Madrid running 1 and 2. Just a car length separates the 2 leaders with 2 laps to go. Chuck Gronke very slow on the racetrack still as we get ready for the white flag this time for the Zero Machine of Jake O'Neill. White flag's in the air. Can Jake O'Neill hang on to it? And to turn number 1 they go. O'Neill with the advantage. Slow cars up ahead though for O'Neill. Don't think it's going to be a factor as he can stretch his legs out now by about 7 car lengths over the 5M of Zach Madrid. Off of turn number 4, 1 final time. Tucson, Arizona native Jake O'Neill gets it done here tonight. So Jake O'Neill, your main event winner here tonight for the Santan Ford IMCA Modifieds. Climbing out of the race car, put your hands together. The Tucson, Arizona native getting it done here. Up here. You think this any higher? Sure. Well, Jake, fast hot rod here tonight, coming down to just a few laps to go. Had some lap traffic that you had to contend with there to hold off Zach.
Oh yeah, I could see him back there behind me. He's creeping up on me. We're just trying to make some laps in this car. This is my brother ran into the mod tour. We're trying to figure a few things out, and I think I left it a little bit too free there for that feature, and we're just trying to get some laps and see what we can do here later on this year. But I just want to thank everybody that come out. Happy Easter, everybody, and I want to say we're kind of racing with heavy hearts here. A good friend of ours passed away recently, and we just want to think about his family and everybody, and God bless.
Well, Jake O'Neill up here all the way from Tucson. Know you got some sponsors you'd like to thank.
Oh, for sure. I got to thank Total Seal Piston Rings, McCartney Welding, Rancho Milagro, Red Eye Radiator, Midwest Sheet Metal, LG 2x builds an awesome race car. I got to thank all my crew, Ricky and Brittany and Austin, my brother, my dad, and just everybody who puts in a lot of effort to this deal. And TDS Suspension, just got to thank a lot of people, Beck Carburetors. But I want to thank the fans for coming out. Hope they enjoyed it.
All right.